Hello you guys, welcome to a new video. If you're new here, my name is Katharina. I'm the owner and founder of Katharina Vintage, and on this channel I take you behind the scenes with me of my day-to-day life as a vintage seller. Today and tomorrow I'm doing a pop-up store in a town nearby my hometown, and it's called H&M's. And I'm going to be a shop girl at my own pop-up store for the first time ever. I did markets before, but there was something different because this time I have a real store here. And yeah, I will give my experience and help the people to find their favorite pieces. And I think it's going to be a fun experience, and I will take you along and tell you all the gossipy things, all the juicy stuff, and also if I like it or not. Let's see how I'm doing. Let's start, guys. Oh, and this is the weather, by the way. Super romantic, but also dark. And given the fact that this one should be a restaurant slash bar, it has not the best light, so I had to bring my own lamps. And you can already see it's a little bit dark in here, but it will work out fine. I will get 2 more lamps, and that should be enough to shop. So this is the cozy setup. Then I have more pieces here and here, and then you can go all the way back, and there's changing room. So you guys, it's now after lunchtime. The morning was super quiet, but that's also what I expected because it was Friday morning. The majority of the people are still working. It's snowing, it's cold outside, it's gray outside. So I was kind of expecting that it's going to be quite quiet. I have a list. Very professional list on the back side of the blog. 20 people were here in the morning, and 2 person bought stuff. 2 person bought 2 pieces. So you guys, I survived the first day. It's now officially after 6 p.m. The last people just left. And guess what? A bunch of people just came in like 5 minutes to 6 and tried on nearly everything, and then I had to wait until they leave so I could close the store, and of course they didn't buy anything. But that's okay. I have my super professional list here, and yeah, 47 people visited the pop-up today and 15 people bought something. So I'm quite pleased with that. I think that's good. Every 3rd person bought something. So you guys, it was a super busy day, so I haven't had the chance to film anything during the day, and I thought it's going to be sunny, but it's still super dark like yesterday. But anyway, here's my super professional calculation, and compared to yesterday, or you can see it here, I had lots of visitors today, like around 160 if you calculate this quickly. And like every 4th person today bought something. So yesterday was every 3rd person, so that was a better average. But still, I made a good revenue today, or like around 2.5 or something like that. I haven't calculated it yet, but I'm quite pleased with that, and I think it was a successful day. Hey you guys, it's now a few days after the pop-up. I've cleaned everything, took all my pieces out. You can see them already in the back again in my studio. Today is the day of my last open studio day this year. And I quickly wanted to recap my experience of being a shop girl for 2 days. I've made a list on my phone just quickly so I can tell you all my thoughts about it. And funny enough, the first point is somehow always people are rude. That's what I experienced, unfortunately, on the first day. Like, some people just came in and were rude, like without even knowing me, which seemed to me so weird, because why would you be rude to somebody you've never met before? Why would you go into somebody's zone, into somebody's area, and not be nice? Like, that's something I will never understand. Please, people, always be nice, because it hurts. It just hurts when you really wait for somebody to come in, and then this person is not even nice. Like, I don't understand that. So that's the first point. Then, second point, you need to be patient. It's only fun when there are people to engage with, but you're alone most of the time in a small store. So that was my experience also on the first day. As you could see, there wasn't that much traffic on the first day, although I was pleased with the revenue, but only like 47 people came within, how long had I open? 8 hours. I was open for 8 hours, and most of the time there was nobody. So you really need to be patient and know what to do with your time. And I think that's really exhausting most of the time, to like just sit there and wait. So that was my experience as well. Then number 3 also plays in that it's, you can't let go, because a second after somebody could come in. So I think you have this tension inside you, because like every second somebody could come in, but there is nobody, but somebody could come in. So that was also weird for me a little bit. Then also, if there is traffic, you can't eat or pee. That's on my list, because I wanted to go to the toilet, and then I forgot about it, and then a lot of people came and more people came, and then I couldn't go to the toilet for like 6 hours straight. But I had to drink so much because I was constantly talking, and I couldn't go to the toilet. That's of course not a super negative one, because if there's a lot of traffic, it's of course good for me. So it's not that negative, but it's a fun point that I wanted to point out. You need to answer ridiculous questions, because also one point, you are also a therapist. Like on the first day, especially when there were people who just walked by and saw the pop-up, but were not my people who came especially for the pop-up. Those people really needed support in all kinds of questions. Like, not only if they look good in trousers, but they would also tell me a lot of stories about their outfits and where to wear them and what they went through and how the time was. And you just have to be super patient and friendly and open-minded, I think, and just also smile also if you don't feel like, and just not maybe. But you also have to give a lot of compliments. I'm super honest, like I would always tell people if they don't look good in something, because I want the people to feel good in my clothes. So I would really tell them, please try something else. I mean, I'm super nice. I'm super nice, but I'm honest about it. I would say, I think you should try this one before that, because this rosé color fits you more than the hot pink one. You're not the winter type, you're more the summer type, something like that. Like, just give examples. But yeah, I also answered all kind of ridiculous questions. And funny enough, the people who bought like a 10 euro sweater, because I have my 10 euro sale rack, were the ones that thought about it for the longest. Like, I had one lady who was in the pop-up store for like an hour, and she thought about this one 10 euro sweater, although she was covered in like designer brands. But yeah, overall it was a fun experience. Saturday was more kind of a party, because there were a lot of people and I could really engage with the people. I didn't film much, a little bit, but not much, because there was so much stuff going on. And also haven't had time to eat properly or to drink properly, so also haven't had time to film. But also there were so many people that, and I'm always trying to not film faces, although I ask people. But yeah, I'm just not trying to film faces, so I didn't film that much. So overall it was a fun experience, but again, chapeau to all the shop girls out there. You have really a hard job, also if people don't see it, because you have to do so much and you have to be so patient and so tough sometimes. So I'm for sure not going to be a shop girl anytime soon, but it was a fun experience. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did so, and hit the subscribe button. This would really mean a lot to me, and see you guys next week in my next video. Bye!